Hi guys, it's Ben and Matt here. Sorry we haven't made any videos recently. We've been so packed up with hiking, coursework and stuff like that, and we've just got into 10 tours. That's bronze. That's pretty good. And now we're going to start a wild food series, and we're going to show you what plants we're going to collect.
We'll put a few different plants in each video and then hopefully build up your general knowledge of wild food you can eat when you're out in the forest and everywhere.
Our first food on the menu is these 3-leaf clover here. They've got quite big leaves, but they'll take a while to collect. But yeah, Ben's going to talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, when you're collecting these, you want to make sure you don't get the damaged ones that have been eaten by caterpillars and stuff like that. These ones have got particularly big leaves on in this field, if you see how big they are on my finger. And they taste quite like French peas if you've ever eaten them. They've got quite a strong aftertaste on them. So yeah, you don't want the stalk when you pick these. You just pick from there, leaving the stalk off it. And then you collect quite a lot of these, and then with the tiny amount of water in your pan, you steam them, and that will kill any bacteria and soften them up for eating. Then you put them in a salad or with your meat that you've caught or anything like that, and we're just going to collect them in a pot. When you're collecting your leaves or whatever you're collecting, you want to make sure they've not got any wildlife on, because you can see here there's butterfly eggs. There's a couple of patches of them, and firstly you don't want to kill these because there'll be butterflies in the summer when they hatch, and also you don't want to eat them because they won't taste that great. So yeah, just be careful when you're collecting stuff. Alright, we've collected some of those clovers now, and we're not going to get loads of these because we're going to collect some other stuff as well to put with our salad or whatever we're making. So we'll get back to you when we find something else.
We've been following some pheasants, but they've brought us to this track, what we think is a fox track. As you can see, it's got that bit. Then it's got the two main bits. We've got a book here on it, two main bits there. Well, as you can see on it, there. And them two bits at the side. And then the bottom bit. And then all four claws are showing, because it's in quite thin mud. And
these little holes here with claw marks.
If you zoom out, see how big it is.
Put your finger down it. There you go, the fox track. And then we'll get some more food.
We found a pheasant track now. As you can see, there's 3 claws.
Next on our food list, we found some goosegrass, and we found out about this recently. Yeah, it's easily identifiable, because if you pick it up and throw it, it sits your clothes. Because if you go right in close, it's got loads of tiny little hooks on it. But when you steam or boil it, you have to boil it quite a lot. The hairs kind of melt and die, and they're okay to eat. So I'm not going to collect loads of this, because we're not doing a lot tonight. But just collect a bit, and I'm going to boil this with our other stuff later.
And that's goosegrass. Also, we found some nettles there. They're really easy to identify. Everybody knows about the nettle, but we're not going to collect any because everyone knows about them. No. We're just going to be cooking up dinner now as we collected the grass and
goosegrass and clovers. Just got a bottle of water. Matt's got his jet boil on for making hot chocolate, and I've got the vegetables in. Right, we're going to be steaming these, so you only want a tiny amount of water just to fill the bottom.
Probably can't see that, well, it's getting a bit dark.
There's only about a centimetre of water in the bottom, if you can't see. And we're going to be using the lid for steaming. And basically the idea is that we build up as much steam in here as possible, put the lid on, and they'll kind of boil but in steam. Just mix them up a bit. There you go. And then turn that on.
We'll be back to you shortly when our dinner's done and we're eating.
We've got our hot chocolates now, and that's almost finished steaming. There was a lot more steam than that before, but once it's finished steaming I'm going to take it out and we'll see what's happened. I'm just going to stir these up a bit first. Right, we've finished steaming that now, most of the water's gone. I'm just going to drain off what's left. Now it's nice and green. You could use that as a soup or in a stock. And then if I borrow your spork set,
that little tin there, John.
It's useful on the bottom of the jet boil, you get a cup so you can use that. And then
and there's our dinner.
and there we go. We've got some salad and we can then eat that with some meat or something that we catch, or anything else with the meal.
Right guys, this is my kit packed away. Got my jet boil in there, water bottle, everything, and in this little pouch here. Hold on. Oh, can you hold it open? You can get my catapult out, please. This is just a Milbro catapult, a really small one, and if you look, there's some ammo in there as well with it. Yep. And that's my kit packed away. Really lightweight, good tracking bag. Sorted.